All right, we're moving on to Nvidia. Nvidia had its analyst day this week, and if you're interested in all in the company, I suggest watching a bit of it, downloading the slides. It's super interesting. They got a ton of things going on, and there was one slide that really caught my attention that I want to share with everybody. And if you haven't been paying much attention to Nvidia over the last 5 years, you will be surprised at this slide. So over here on the left is their revenue 5 years ago, FY17. And you look, and gaming is the largest piece of that. Data center is a small slice, Pro Viz, auto, OEM, and other. But gaming is by far and away, it looks like it's almost 2/3 of the total. But fast forward to fiscal year 2021, and data center now is this massive chunk. It's actually 47% of their total revenue. And if you look over here on their gross profit, it's a significant portion of their gross profit. So the data center has been a boon for Nvidia, and it's just been a wonderful growth driver and profit driver for them over the last 5 years. It's extending and it's extending its lead with its latest announcement with ARM chips, CPU Grace, and they're getting into they're adding a third chip. So they're talking about being a 3-chip company: graphics processing unit, data processing units, and computing processing units, which are focused on really high-end data processing needs like natural language processing, recommender systems, and AI supercomputing. So earnings come out May 20th. I really like this 3-chip rotation that they're going to do. One thing I'm watching is to make sure that they have leadership in place. As they take on more, they're going to need to have leaders at different levels of the company to make sure they can manage this ever increasing complexity and multiple customer set.
Brian, I really like that chart you showed, and I saw that the gross margins for those data center chips were really high. So if I'm Google or Microsoft or AWS and I'm thinking about this, I would start to think about making my own chips. Is that something that worries you, or do they have such a huge head start that it doesn't matter?
Yeah, so a little bit of, results matter. So certainly their growth over the last 5 years has shown that they can do it. The other piece that's interesting, along with this ARM announcement, is that they've partnered with AWS and Amazon to make their next round of data set chips for their AWS boxes. So it's a little bit of a partnership, a cooperation kind of thing, where Amazon gets to influence the design of the chips, and Nvidia with its hopefully the ARM acquisition goes through. But even if it doesn't, I think they're gonna cooperate on this deal and deliver these chips and become even smarter and more embedded in the data center. So I think it's a great question, and it'll be interesting to watch this Amazon partnership come to fruition.